Hello, hello, and welcome to another lesson. Today we are continuing our Thanksgiving theme with another dessert. This time we're going to be drawing a pumpkin pie. But this one's going to be a little different. This is going to be kind of a funny take on our traditional pumpkin pie. This is going to be our half-baked pumpkin pie. So let's go ahead and get started. You can follow along with the picture on the left. For this one, we're going to draw the pumpkin himself. For that, let's just draw a big arch. This is really going to be kind of a circle. But we're just skipping the bottom part. So just draw a large arch just like that. And then we're going to come across and just curve it across. Kind of make a dome shape. So this is the top of our pie. And then we want to kind of sketch in where the crust is going to be. So for that, just come out here on the left. Draw a curve out and down. Come out on the right and do the same. Just bring it out and down. And then we're just going to come across and connect it. And that's going to be the start of our crust. And then we're going to add a pie pan in the bottom. For that, just come in a little bit on each side. And we're going to angle this in some. So bring it down on the left. Remember, angle it in. And come down on the right and angle it in. Then again, we're just going to connect it with a curved line going across. Alright, so there is our pie pan, our crust, and the start of our pumpkin. Alright, so let's go ahead and add some detail to our pumpkin. For that, we're going to come down just a little bit, just kind of imaginary line here, and draw an arch right across just like that. And then we're going to make another one on the left. Just arch it up and bring it right into that curve. Same thing on the right, just bring it up and right into that curve on the right. So there is the beginning of our pumpkin shape. Now we can go ahead and erase these guidelines up top here. Alright, now that we have that cleaned up, we can go ahead and add the top of the pumpkin. For that, we're going to do the stem. So we want to come up and just bring it in, just like that there. So we're going to bring it into the top of this curve here. Same thing on this side, just come out and curve it in. So that's going to be the right side of our pumpkin, and this is the left. Then right here we're going to draw a line. This is going to be the center of our stem. And just curve it out to the left or right, either way. And then we're going to draw the stem. It's going to be wide on the bottom. We're going to come in, draw a little curve, and then bring it right back out. And it's going to be narrow on top and get wide as it goes towards the bottom of the top of the pumpkin. And then right up here, we're just going to draw a little curve so it looks like we can see the top of the stem. So that is the top of our pumpkin. Now we can go ahead and do the pumpkin face. And this guy, we don't know what happened in the baking process, but something did not turn out right, and he is not happy about it. So let's go ahead and start him. Come down here on the left and just draw a little arch on each side. And that's going to match this arch up here just to make it look like he's round. And then we're going to add his eyes. For that, just come right in the center, draw a curve down, just like that. And then for the other eye, we're going to come straight across. So we got one eye kind of arched up, and the other one coming straight across. And then we're just going to come down with a curve and connect it. One on the left, and then bring it down, and one on the right, just like that. And then we're going to kind of draw a little arch here for his eyebrow. Same thing on this side, just bring it up and down. And then we're going to draw the inside of his eye. Just draw another little arch on the left, one on the right. And then we're going to draw a smaller one here. Draw a whole one on the left eye. These are going to be his reflections. And then we're just going to give him a little curve, a not so happy little curve for his mouth. And then we'll just do some more accent lines on the side here. Again, this just makes it look more like a realistic pumpkin. Alright, so there is our not so happy pumpkin. And since every pumpkin pie usually gets some whipped cream, this guy should have a little bit too. So we're going to go ahead and put some on top. For that, we're just going to draw a little arch. Come up here on the stem, draw a little arch out, draw a smaller one, and then one more little one, just like that. Then we're going to come over here on the right and we're going to match the size of these arches here. So draw a larger one. And draw another little smaller one just like that. And then one final one. All right, so this one here, we're going to come up and draw one more. We're going to curve it in and connect it. Just like that. And then we're going to make it look more like whipped cream, so we're going to draw an extended line with this curve here and then bring it down and up. Again, extend the line, bring it down and up. And then we want to make it look like it's sitting on top of his head, so we're going to come out here, just draw a little arch out, down and back in, and then we'll erase this line here. You see how it makes it look like there's some whipped cream on top of his head. Alright, so there is our shape so far. Remember, you can always pause if you need more time. So let's go ahead now and get started on the crust. For that, let's go ahead and erase these guidelines. Keep it kind of light so you can still see where everything is, but this just makes it easier to draw over it. Alright, so there is our light outline for our crust. Now we're just going to come up and draw an arch, and we're going to do this all the way across. Alright, so you see we just did a series of arches all the way across, and then we're going to come out here on the right and bring it out and do the same thing on the bottom. Just bring it up and down. Do this all the way across. And then right here in the end, we're just going to connect it. So there's our basic outline of our crust. Now we want to go ahead and give it a little more dimension. So we're going to come down here in these V shapes where they connect. We're just going to draw a little hook. So go all the way across and just draw a little hook coming out. Alright, so there's the top of our crust, and we're going to do the same thing on the bottom, but we're going to go the opposite way. So we're going to come up where these two connect and just hook it out to the left. And there is our pie crust. And then we're just going to do a couple accents here on the pie pan itself. We're just draw a little U shape. Just go all the way across and do that. Kind of space them far apart. I think we can probably fit 4 on here. Alright, that just gives a little more dimension to our pie pan. And there is our not so happy, half-baked pumpkin pie man. Now all we need to do is outline him, and we'll add our color. Alright, here's our finished picture. We hope you enjoyed the lesson, and if you'd like to see more videos like these, please consider subscribing to support the channel. And remember, be kind, work hard, and keep drawing, and we'll see you next time. Thanks!